vegetarian. Today, he will discuss several tools in order to live with purpose. The title of his speech, Making Healthy Decisions. His timing is 20 minutes, and as Lion will explain, he'll get the green at 16, yellow at 18, red at 20. So the objectives are to use stance, movement, gestures, facial expressions, eye contact to express his message and to achieve the speech's purpose. So please, with a big round of applause, help me welcome our special guest speaker, Jung.
My little talk is going to tell you about my experience having poor healthy choices going into a healthy style. I am in the hospital. Woo! 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 That is my sound of my heartbeat. I just woke up. My heart specialist told me that he had found 3 clogged arteries near my heart. And he told me he put 3 stents into my heart so I can have free-flowing blood. After my consultation with my heart specialist, he left. And at that moment, I realized I cried. I cried to myself and said, what would happen if I was gone, a statistic? I would not be here. What would happen to my wife of 42 years? My daughter, my grandkids? But I realized that I came out of that. And it was a wake-up call for me. And that wake-up call is to find out what can I improve of myself. So the story that I'm going to tell you is my own personal situation. And I'm going to give you my gift to you of my experience, and you can act upon it. Healthy choices is the decision that you need to make. A wise person says that you consider health as a human blessing. To be healthy, you need to make healthy choices. So I'm going to cover 3 areas. Number 1 is C, consumption. 2, E, for exercise. And 3rd, S, for stress reduction activities. C, consumption. The water that you drink. 70% of our body is water. According to NASA, 70% of all the Earth's surface is water. You need to drink water every day. They have indicated 8 glasses of water on a daily basis. And that's going to be important. Why? Does anybody have headaches? You drink water. If you're not focused, you need to drink water. If you have lack of concentration, you need to drink water. You drink water every day. Clean water. Why do I say clean water? Because in our tap water system, there are approximately 21,000 of chemical compounds. According to EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, they are recognizing 87 known chemicals. So you need to drink water, clean water, not with coffee, not with fruit juice, not with tea, not with vodka, but clean water. And clean water is very important. And I have this change. Clean water is great. I drink it every day. So, how much water is 64 ounces? This is 64 ounces, 1 gallon. It's hard at the beginning, but I'll tell you, I got used to it. And you need to drink water every day to help flush the toxins out of your body. It is very important. It will get you more clear. And for people who want to lose weight, drink a couple glasses of water 30 minutes before your meal, and voila, you're going to have less reduction of that particular appetite. So drinking water is very important. The other part of consumption is food. There's a saying, let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. That was quoted by the father of medicine, Hippocrates. You need to eat food very healthy, to eat good food, not processed food. I'm a vegetarian because not for religious purposes, but for health reasons itself. Consuming healthy food, you need to consume unprocessed food, like fruits and vegetables. Now, corporate America makes a lot of money, but they don't, you notice in the ads like Kentucky Fried Chicken or McDonald's or that fancy restaurant, have you seen any advertising mention about fruits and vegetables? No, you don't, because there's no money to be made other than for the farmers. But if you notice at Kentucky Fried Chicken, they had recently put out a boneless chicken. Now, what's in that chicken? 50% is real chicken, and 50%, well, I'll let you use your imagination. Fillers, additives, hormones. So, you need to know what's on your plate. Do you know today, right now, in Southern California, as well as across the country, there are foods being prepared at a restaurant with lard? Do you know that? It tastes great, but what's in your stomach? It's not good. What do I do on a daily basis so you understand what is the makeup of me? Every morning, I have an oatmeal. Takes care of my fiber intake. I make a smoothie, and I give it to my grandkids as well as myself. And my grand says, "Ooh, that's garlic in there. I can't handle it." But garlic is good for the heart. But what do I put in that garlic? You don't go to a fancy retail place, because that has a lot of sugar there. But what do I put in there? Apple, oranges, kale, broccoli, celery, garlic, banana. All that healthy, good stuff. I put some apple juice, some ice, and I blend that out, and voila, it is great for me. It has my entire morning. It is great to consume that type of diet. And I feel great. And I would suggest that you look at that. Because number one, you need to be healthy. And why should you be healthy? Well, let me put it another way. If you invested and bought $1 million racing horse, would you give him Coke? Chicken McNuggets? No, you give him grains and water and hay and all that food that is necessary for that horse to win that race. That is why you need to be. You are more than $1 million. You are awesome. And you can do what you can to do. Because number one, your body, you only have one body. You need to take care of it. Because once it happens, it's kind of too late. So it's going to be very important that you need to consume healthy foods. Go to the market and look at the label. How much sodium are you taking? How much sugar? What is the fiber intake? Know what you need to do. Because corporate America is trying to make a couple bucks, but you need to understand what you need to consume yourself. So consuming good food is going to be very important. The second area is going to be exercise. Now, exercise is going to be very important. Why? Because it gives you flexibility. It's going to give you mobility. My father, at an age of 85 years of age, was walking. and I have to assist them, going from the bedroom to the bathroom to the kitchen to the TV room. He did not have any exercise, nor he would want to do that. He just wants to sit down and watch TV, and that's it. Well, I learned from that experience, and I know that I need to exercise. This morning, I rode my bike for 30 minutes. I was recently at a cruise, and the cruise opened at 6 a.m. in the morning. I wake up early. So I created my event. We have decks, the 5th deck to the 15th deck. That's 10 floors. I use the stairway, not the elevator. I did it 4 times every morning for 4 days. Am I tired? No, I am excited because I am healthy. So healthy is going to be helpful for you in that regard too. Exercise is going to be very important. Look at cardio. We need to pump up our body, our heart, every day. You should exercise 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Exercise is going to be important. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Because of my heart situation, I need to have more cardio. So I need to pump up my heart rate. So, there is a formula, according to the doctors, is that you look at the number 220 minus your age, and that number times 60 to 80% is your range that you should be doing for about 20 minutes. So, for example, any mathematicians here? None? No IT people? No, my goodness. So, let's say, for example, 220, and let's say the age of 20. I'm not 20, I'm 64 years of age. So 220 minus 20 is 200, correct? And what's 60% of 200? 6 times 2 is 12, so we add a 0 is 120, right? So it's going to be a minimum of 120. 80% of 200 is... It's too early? I'm up at 5 a.m. 80% of 200 is 160. So your range is between 120 to 160. And that is your range. Now, so what? But what do you treat your car? They have indicated by an auto mechanic that you should drive your car 20 minutes for 60 miles an hour once a week. Why? Because it reduces and eliminates the residue in your carburetor. So, are you eliminating yourself and getting all the toxins out of your body? If not, you should think what I'm doing. Exercise is going to be very important because also you need to look at strength training, because if you don't, our muscles are going to be flat. Another trick in my sleeve here is what we call a resistant band. It's very inexpensive. You can get it at a health store or at a sporting good area, but it's getting you exercise. This is very lightweight, so I can carry this if I need to travel to Germany if you need to, but I'll tell you, this is very good exercise. And I'm going to put it on my feet here. I have my arms, doing this, doing this. So this is another form of exercise. Now, you can go to get barbells, works the same way. Find out what you like to do, whether it's going to be swimming, tennis, gardening, housework. Yes, I do housework with my wife, for my wife, vacuuming. So there's lots of exercise. I park my car far away, not today because I'm not familiar with this area, but I park my car far away and I walk in. Last week I was in Irvine for a speech like this. I parked my car in Huntington Beach. I rode my bike 13 miles, hour and a half to get there. But I was committed to do what it was going to take. It was awesome. I'll tell you, you need to find out what you'd like to do. Here's the stairway. It's going to help you out there. The next area, which is the third character, is S, stress reduction exercise. Stress reduction exercise is going to help your body and your mind, particularly your mind, because we all have stress, right? In order to have stress reduction, you need to find some activity that you love, whether it's going to be soft music, classical, or anything that is going to help you out. And we also have this, the lemon, but it's stress reduction. This will help you out reduce your stress. There's also Tai Chi and yoga. They are basically help you in harmony and reduces your stress. So an example of Tai Chi, I'm just going to do abbreviated motion here. The difference between Tai Chi and yoga is Tai Chi is constant movement, whereas yoga is going to be more of stretching. So, Tai Chi, a brief moment. That is Tai Chi. There are many movements, 24, 48, there are a lot of numbers in movement. In yoga, it's stretching. So anybody have backaches? Must be too much on the flight there, young man. So a demonstration of, I'm using the cat position on my forelegs here. Moving my back, down, and you do it several times. If you can do that 3 times a day, it would be great. Breathing is also very important because it's going to help you think clearly. You're putting more oxygen into your brain. So an example of breathing, we're breathing through our nose, putting a little more bubble in your diaphragm or your stomach, and releasing out through your nose. So here's a demonstration here. Much clearer. So let's all do this. Everybody move back from the table here. We're doing a little demonstration here. Put your 2 feet on the ground. Put your hands. Sit down. So everybody sit down. Put your Put your 2 feet on the ground. Put your hands against your knees, facing the sky. Close your eyes if you want to, and breathe through your nose quietly and deeply. Do it 3 times. Wait a couple seconds and release it through your nose. When you're done, you can open your eyes. How do you feel? More relaxed. And it's all with the mind and with your oxygen. So it's very important that you understand that these are good health benefits. I don't want you to take action when you have bad news. You only have one life, one body, and one mind. You need to take care of that. So in review, water, 8 ounces, 8 times a day, which is 64 ounces. That's a lot here, but you can do it. It takes time to get to that level. Eat good food, whatever it's going to be. Fruits and vegetables. That's going to help you. Exercise. That's going to help you tremendously. Because my objective is to live a long life so I can enjoy my great grandkids. I have 6 right now, and I'm expecting that I'm going to have a very fruitful life. Stress reduction. Find out what you love. Classical music, whatever you like, whatever you enjoy, do it. Just do it. Just don't wait. Take initiative. So CES, consumption, exercise, and stress reduction is going to help you out. Remember, you only have one life, one body, and one mind. So you need to take care of it.
Woo! Thank you, Ron. I was too relaxed. I forgot I was Toastmasters. Thank you so much for that wonderful knowledge. Next up, our next speaker is Vanessa. Vanessa, this is her icebreaker speech. Oh, I'm sorry. Rewind. Let's take 1 minute to give feedback to Ron here with our the feedback. Final 1 minute on the clock.
I have a question. Is it also verbal feedback? And then, Ron, is that speech for the speakers bureau? I didn't hear all of it.
I requested for round table, if that's possible, if the evaluator requests that. I am looking for getting feedback so I can go to the next step in my speaking profession to be qualified for a speaking engagement, which is going to be February 27th, and for audition for qualified speaking status.
Okay. Very good.
Alright. With that, let's continue on with our schedule. The next speaker is Vanessa. This is her icebreaker. So with icebreakers, we would at